Hi everyone. Today I wanted to talk to you about 3 letters which I think could transform your marketing if you give them a chance. And these are MVM, which stands for Minimum Viable Marketing. Now you may have heard before of the term MVP, which stands for Minimum Viable Product. And basically this term is used in the product development world where we want to put something out into the world that we believe it's the minimum viable feature. It's the product with the simplest version of it that could add value for users and that they might be willing to pay for or use in some way. And basically it's a way to get feedback really quickly on whether a product is worth investing more in or not, before you spend millions of dollars on research and development and all the things that it takes to create a product. So it's a way to quickly evaluate whether something is working and whether you want to keep iterating on it and investing further in it and making it even better. So you can probably guess that minimum viable marketing is basically the same thing as minimum viable product, except it's applied to the world of marketing. So it's basically a marketing campaign where you want to consider what's the simplest version of this, the simplest type of newsletter or video or whatever we're trying to do, whatever we're experimenting with, just to see if it's going to get some results and if this idea is worth investing in further and making it even better. So an example of MVM, minimum viable marketing, would be this video actually. So you can probably tell I'm not in a studio. I don't have a fancy camera or a fancy microphone or, a designer who's gone in and made this video look all great through video editing, but I'm just on my computer and I'm just talking. This is an approach which is totally valid for a lot of kinds of businesses where I just want to see if this is a good channel, if people are connecting with me through video, so that I can then decide if maybe this is enough, or if I want to take things up a notch and have a more professional setting and do a higher production video, which is also definitely a good idea, but it may not be appropriate for all situations. So let's talk a little bit about when is MVM or minimum viable marketing a good fit for you and your business or your marketing team, and when is it maybe not the right approach to embrace. So when is it a good fit? I would say this is a really good fit for small businesses who don't maybe have a large budget to spend on marketing, or maybe you just have a few people on your marketing team and they're already stretched pretty thin. It's also potentially a good fit even if you have a large marketing team, but you feel like you're never getting things done because the project just gets more and more and more complicated, and everyone's trying to add things and make it even better, but maybe you never actually get the campaign out the door so that you can actually get the results that you want. So in this case, MVM might be a good fit for you and something that you can try and try out on a regular basis and see if it is nudging you to the results that you want. When is it not the right fit? So unfortunately, some companies take the MVM approach or the MVP approach, and that's all they ever do. So we've all had that time when we do something quickly and we're excited to get the results, but maybe the next shiny thing comes along and we've already moved to that before we've ever gone back, and maybe we have an idea which is really going to work, but after that initial launch, we never take the time to go back and really develop something further. If your team is constantly doing this, but never actually going back and improving things, and adding the additional complexity or nuance or hiring additional team members to make those marketing campaigns even better, then it might mean that you need to think about that and that you need to invest in making things higher quality rather than just always relying on that minimum viable approach. So sometimes we have to spend a lot more money than we're comfortable with on marketing. Sometimes we have to hire a copywriter who is at a premium price, but they're going to help you get the results that you want, or it might be design, or it might be video. So this is part of marketing as well, is investing and improving the quality of things. But I do think that it's an approach that's worth considering, and hopefully it's not the only approach that you ever take, but you can add it and think about when you might want to add it into your marketing strategy, and when in the year it might be a good fit to kind of shake things up, try things out, and get some quick results to see if you want to keep going with that approach. So I hope this has been helpful. Definitely give me feedback if you think it is, and I love to find out if my minimum viable marketing approach is offering value for people, so that I can decide if I want to invest in it further. Thanks so much.